Hi friends, in this pandemic situation, cases are increasing day by day and I advise you to please stay home and stay safe. Well, due to this lockdown situation which is existing from March, it has been 3 months and the people have been suffering so much. From migrant laborers to daily wage workers to big industrialists, people are suffering so much. Well, the migrant laborers have gone to their respective places and the daily wage workers are suffering without money. Well, there are so many people suffering, and due to this lockdown, education institutions, religious places, and industries are shut. Well, to tackle this lockdown and pandemic situation, our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has constituted a special separate fund called PMCARES fund for tackling this coronavirus outbreak and other pandemic situations which may occur in the future. Well, in this video, we will be discussing about PMCARES fund. Before talking in detail about PMCARES fund, let us have a look on the funds which are existing in our country. Those are PMNRF, PM Defence Fund, and finally PMCARES fund. Let us omit PM Defence Fund and let us discuss on these PMNRF and PMCARES fund. PMNRF, that is Prime Minister National Relief Fund, was created on January 1948. Well friends, you all know that India attained independence on 1947, and also you know that partition happened and Pakistan was created. Due to partition, violence was erupted, and also there were a problem of refugees. Refugees were traveling across the borders, and to cater the need of those refugees, our former Prime Minister Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru has formed PMNRF. Well, if you look at the committee members, there is Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister if any, President of Indian National Congress, Union Finance Minister, representative of Tata Trustees. Well, you may be knowing that Tata company is the oldest company in our country, and it was established on 1892 by Mr. Jamshedji Tata, and finally and representative from the industry. And also here, after 1985, that is when Mr. Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister was managing this PMNRF along with the Joint Secretary. The aim of this fund is to help during calamities. This fund was used for Uttarakhand floods, Kerala floods, and also for 2015 Tamil Nadu floods. Well, if you look at PMCARES fund, that is Prime Minister's Citizen Assistance and Relief in Emergency Situations Fund. This fund was created on 28 March 2020, that is this year. Well, if you look at the committee members, the committee is headed by Prime Minister, and the members include Union Finance Minister, Union Home Minister, and Union Defence Minister. And also here Prime Minister has to nominate 3 trustees for this committee. Well, the 3 trustees would be from any discipline like arts and so many. Well, during the launch of PMCARES fund, it is been reported that PMCARES has been receiving 6,500 crores in the first week of its launch. Well, there was so many criticisms for PMCARES fund. The main opposition in our country, that is Indian National Congress, has been questioning the need of a PMCARES fund, although there is a PMNRF for the sake of our country. Well, if you look at the latest developments, on April 1, an RTI, that is a Right to Information Act, Right to Information query was filed by a student
to get the details of the donations received by PMCARES fund. Later on, Prime Minister's office replied to that query stating that this fund is not a public authority under RTI. Well, here this shows that PMCARES is an opaque institution. Well, there are so many differences between PMNRF and PMCARES. Well, here it is one similarity I would like to say here is both the PMNRF and the PMCARES are income tax exempt. That is, they are the donations received are exempted from income tax. Well, if you look at detail the PMCARES fund, 3,100 crores was spent from PMCARES. Well, out of these 3,100 crores, 2,000 crores was spent on buying ventilators, whereas 1,000 crores was spent on migrant laborers. That is, 1,000 crores was spent for the welfare of migrant laborers and 100 crores was spent on vaccine development and research purpose. And further, 1,000 crores was given to states and union territories in our country. And also there are recent news surfacing. If you look at June 26, there is a news that funds of PMNRF, funds from the PMNRF has been transferred to Rajiv Gandhi Foundation by the then Congress government. Well, also here it is here, and also there were reports that PMNRF has an unspent balance of rupees 3,800 crore as of December 2019. Well, there were that is just now I said that there is news that Congress has been diverting funds, and also Congress on hearing this news has been replying that you can't answer that why Chinese troops have been in Ladakh, and there are so many issues and they are fighting each other. Well, and also here, if you look at compare both PMNRF and PMCARES, PMCARES is more democratic than the other. Well, let me tell you, if you look at PMCARES, Prime Minister is the ex officio chairman, whereas the members will also look after PMCARES. Here, it proves that the powers of Prime Minister has been diluted. And friends, here I would like to share a fact. The minimum amount that can be donated for PMCARES is rupees 10. Well, there are so many news surfacing, and and also here, just wait a minute. Here I would like to say something. On 23rd June, Prime Minister office held a meeting, and in that meeting it has been decided to audit PMCARES fund. The audit has been given to SARC Associates. Here it is to be noted that SARC Associates are also auditors for PMNRF. Well, the audit for PMCARES fund will be conducted at the end of financial year, and they would be auditing for a term of 3 years. Well, news apart, well, in my opinion, the PMCARES fund should not be an opaque body, and it should be a transparent body. Well, first of all, the government should be transparent. Then only people will come to know, and people will get knowledge of what is happening in our country. Well, people who have given money or have not given so easily. People have worked hard, and their hard-earned money is being given to the government. Well, take an example. Tata Trust has given 1,500 crores to PMCARES fund, whereas Reliance company has given 5 crores to PMCARES fund. Well, money is not earning money is not so easy as we think. We should work hard to earn money. That's all about PMCARES fund. Jai Hind. Thank you.